name is McCrea. I'm a trainee solicitor here since March 2017, and I've just finished my first stint in Blackhall and currently completing my in-house training of 11 months.
My name is Orla Canavan and I've been with Reddy Charlton since November 2017, which has been 9 months, and I'm pre-PPC1.
Kiva, you're here, you're post PPC one.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you started.
So I started in March last year, so I'm back from Blackhall 4 months, so I'm doing my in-office training now for 11 months.
Very good. You're with litigation now.
Yeah.
Previously.
I was with the property department for 6 months before Blackhall. Yeah.
Very good. And did you find that 6 months gave you a
absolutely. Yeah. I worked predominantly for 2 partners in that department, and I got involved in loads of like commercial property transactions, commercial leases, and also like residential conveyancing transactions as well. And like all that experience helped me a lot then in property, learning all that stuff in Blackhall.
Yeah, is there much of a crossover between what you do in the office and actually what you're then getting examined on at the end?
Yeah, well, like in Blackhall you delve deeper into the practical scene, I suppose, more.
Yeah.
You're doing the court applications and you can see more of that side work. So then when you come back to the office, you obviously bring that back as well and get more confidence in those areas.
Then Orla, you are in what department at the moment?
So I'm also in the litigation department for the past
9 months. Yeah.
You know, I saw it's coming in, I didn't really know what to expect, but I have definitely got a lot of experience, you know, across a broad range.
Yeah. And you didn't come here, I mean, you came here with some office experience anyway. You were able to hit the ground running in that sense.
I had worked in a law firm previously, but we dealt more so with the banking side of things, so it was kind of a change to come here, but it was a good one.
Yeah. And how did you guys end up applying to Reddy Charlton? Were you recommended to apply? Did you send a CV in, or was there a personal contact with the firm? Or?
Well, I responded to the ad on the Law Society legal vacancy page, but I suppose like probably most people, before you apply to a firm for a traineeship, you tend to ask around to see if anyone has any experience with them, which I did. And I was told that Reddy Charlton had a really good reputation within the industry and that I would get a great traineeship here.
Good.
Yeah, I was more or less the same. I actually had a friend that knew someone in here, and so it was kind of internal communications that way, but and then I went for the interview and just felt that I was right at ease from the get-go, and it's been that way ever since, basically.
Yeah, good stuff. And then in terms of your last stint, Orla, what kind of stuff have you been doing, or what kind of type of work have you been exposed to in the litigation side of things?
Well, it's really varied. I don't think, any one day is the same as the other, but in terms of the work that we've been doing, like I have been drafting legal papers, I have met with clients, instruction meetings or instruction consultations. I've gone down to court a lot, I've had a lot of court time, which has involved preparing for hearings, preparing for trials, and that's been great because I've been able to see something from the start right through to the end.
Good stuff. You've been involved in that similar work as well?
Yeah, so like whenever I came back from Blackhall, nearly almost immediately I was involved with a large trial. So that was great exposure, and I feel like that experience was definitely invaluable. So I was really enjoyed that thoroughly that time.
Did you guys come in here with a kind of a preconceived notion of what trainees' day-to-day life would be, or what the work would involve, or how is that different to what you actually?
I suppose you're nervous as to what you're going to have to do again, what experience you should have prior, I suppose, to come into a traineeship. But I feel here like it's kind of surpassed our expectations, as in like we get so much hands-on experience with the files, and it's a great asset to the firm to allow the trainees such good exposure. So like you get really good experience from the outset.
Very good. And so in the lead up now to BBC2, what do you want to focus on in terms of developing or getting exposure on?
I suppose more, well I have maybe 6-7 months left, so maybe more like legal drafting, stuff like that maybe, and then, I don't know.
Whatever comes your way.
Whatever comes around,
Very good.
exactly.
Yeah. And then of course we've a lot of trainees at different stages at the moment, so is there a bit of camaraderie, is there social aspects?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. Definitely, and I think, you know, the firm does make a big effort to arrange social events every, you know, couple of months, and that's great because there's always a good atmosphere in the office anyway, but, you know, it does allow you an opportunity to get to know people.
That you ordinarily wouldn't speak to on a day-to-day basis. That's,
you know, which can be really helpful if you ever need to ask their help, you know, on a file.
Good. And then Orla, just in terms of, you know, it was probably not too long ago that you were studying for the FE1s. I mean, do you see the stuff that you studied in action? Do you find or is it more academic that you just?
No, and I was probably surprised that it really the topics that you study in the FE1s really help you. Here, so I suppose with litigation, you come across a lot of different scenarios and situations. I suppose the ones that maybe stand out the most would be contract law, and in relation to the personal injuries, you have negligence and maybe employer's liability and those things. And then, you know, we have a few defamation cases, and then you have the constitutional element. So it's all in there. Yeah.
Well done.
Do you find that the daily routine here differs in any way, or is it kind of comparable, or is it? Do you find it works for you?
Yeah, I feel like I suppose everyone here gets on really well as well, which is a massive plus working in a firm. You know, the work is challenging, but it's also very rewarded, and it's well noted here within the firm. Like for example, we would we would go for lunch like most days together, and you know, we would do there'd be social aspects as well involved. And you know, for example, during the summer there with the hot weather, we were our managing partner just sent an email around basically telling everyone that we could avail of shorter hours and, you know, come in early, leave a bit earlier. So things like that are definitely in place for us, especially trainees, you know, and it's a good system and it works really well for us, and I think it benefits us, you know, as a group of friends as well, more so than just work colleagues.
You find that there's a bit of flexibility.
Yeah, absolutely.
In terms of working with clients directly or being in touch and taking instructions, have you found you got much exposure to that, or?
Yeah, definitely. You're really, as Kiva mentioned previously, but you're really involved in the files, and you know, you have the opportunity to work alongside the partner in the department as well, which is great because, you know, you're learning from their experience, and I think for me, one of the highlights of being here so far is the amount of time I've had to meet with clients, and you know, whether it's face-to-face or email, telephone calls, you know, there's definitely a human element which is different for me.
Yeah,
you know.
I agree.
Interaction,
Yeah.
Great.